Hey kids, how you doing? Comic Book Man back once again with
Sweet Dan Sweet.
And Sweet Dan is back to do comic reviews, which he's got posted up on the store's website, www.myalternatereality.com. Two reviews we're going to do today. Two completely different and contrasting reviews we're going to do today.
That's right.
First one up is Marvel Divas #1, and you just love this book. You ate the butthole right out of this book.
I love the book so much I wanted to hang myself when it was over. It was a really bad story. It's basically Marvel's stealing of HBO Sex and the City, jazzing it up with some superhero costumes, and basically it's a lot of catty Gilmore Girls dialogue, and it's just there's nothing interesting about it whatsoever. Roberto Aguirre Sacasa just didn't. I mean, other than steal idea after idea from Sex and the City, which I've been exposed to numerous times, unfortunately. It down right to the cancer thing. I'm not going to tell you who, I'm not going to tell you what, but it right down to the cancer thing. It's bland, it's boring, it's been done, and it's a rehash of something you could watch 5 years ago, and it was relevant then. It just doesn't seem relevant now. Tanji Sanjik, who does the art, phenomenal. I think the art is awesome. Very, very clean, very smooth lines. It's a stark contrast from the Hooterlicious cover J. Scott Campbell provided. It's much more almost like pop art. It's real cool, real smooth, clean lines. Just not what I was expecting from the cover, and it just didn't. It couldn't carry the book though. The art couldn't carry the book.
Who's the audience for this book?
Young women.
Young women, okay. So this isn't your typical comic book store fan who's supposed to buy this. This isn't a guy's book. This isn't a spank me, rub me, tug me book.
No, it's not Grim Fairy Tales.
No, it's not Grim. It's not Grim Fairy Tales. No, it's supposed to appeal to women, right?
And I'm sure it does in some way.
Well, I got a call at the store the day this came out. I had a call at the store. A woman called and wanted to know if I had it. She came down about an hour later. She actually picked up the book. Never seen her before. May never see her again after she reads the book. But she made a specific point of coming down to pick up this book. So if Marvel's trying to reach out to another audience, I think that's very laudable. And I think that's a great idea. Marvel ought to reach out to more audiences instead of just the usual comic book store group.
I'm all about expanding the reader base. You know what I mean? I just think they could have approached it in a way that, personally, as a guy who does read comics, not as the 10-year-old girl who's going to come in and want to read it. That they might be blown away by it, and that's awesome. Then, obviously, mission accomplished. You know what I mean? In terms of a regular reader or somebody like that who knows the characters or even has a vague interest in them, I don't think this is a good jumping on point. That's all.
Reviews on the website, and I published it on the Facebook page, the Alternate Reality fan page, which now exists. It's published up on there as of today, so if you're watching this now, it's there. So if you want to read it, easy way to go find it. If you're on Facebook, find it there.
We get around.
Next up is Existence 2.0, #1.
Science is awesome. Science is awesome.
He likes science.
I love science, man, and I think the cool thing about this book is it's about a scientist who doesn't work within the ethical or moral confines that Americans put on the science industry. What he does is he sells what he knows to the highest bidder. 12 Jessica Alba clones to the sheik in Dubai, or removing the gene that makes someone homosexual for a televangelist's son. You know what I mean? Just really stuff that's unethical and uncool, and ultimately it comes back to bite him in the ass. And by ultimately, I mean page 1, panel 1. There's a quote from Jonathan Hickman on the cover. Jonathan Hickman writes a bunch of great books. He said, from page 1, panel 1, you're hooked. And I really didn't buy it reading it until I opened the book, and right there, page 1, panel 1, the main character gets stabbed in the chest. He transports his consciousness into the mind of the person who kills him, and from there, it's this romp of him just learning how to be this hard-ass bad boy assassin, and now they're bringing it back to like who set him up to take a fall. And I thought it was really cool. The art is fantastic. It's very reminiscent of stuff you would have seen in 100 Bullets or Why the Last Man or something like that. And it's a great follow-up to those stories, being that 100 Bullets just ended, Why the Last Man is Gone. This is the type of title that people need to be reading more. You know what I mean?
Okay, so this is thumbs up.
Get this. Leave Marvel Divas. Get Existence 2.0. Try something new.
Okay. Like I said, both books are on the website. His reviews are on the website. You can see them at www.myalternatereality.com. This one's on Facebook. I may put this one on Facebook. I don't know. That's the future. We'll find out. But anyway, that's it for this time. Come back again next time. We'll have another 2 reviews from this guy. So until then, this is Comic Book Man
Sweet Dan.
saying, bye!
Dude.